Hey guys, Metal Driver here, back with another WWE Elite review. Today I'll be looking at the Legends Series 12, Rowdy Roddy Piper. On the side you see an image of Piper, then on the back you see another image, the titles that he has won, a description of this figure, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Alright, originally I didn't know if I was going to buy this figure. I was trying to actually look for Kevin Nash and Billy Gunn, but I found Rowdy Piper instead, so I figured, why not? I'll pick him up and review it. So without further ado, let's go ahead, open this figure up, and take a closer look at the hot rod. Alright, and here is Rowdy Roddy Piper out of the packaging. But before we take a look at the figure, let's look at the accessories that he comes with. He comes with a pair of fisted hands. He comes with a soft goods shirt, which is really nice. I like the fabric. I also like the image, the graphic on the front. Let's zoom in on that. So I like how the printing came out, it looks really nice. Now this is the shirt that he wore during his promo at WrestleMania 8 when he went up against Bret Hart. So it's nice that we have this, it's really cool. Velcro on the back as usual. And the other accessory that he has is his kilt. So there is that Velcro there, so these pieces are removable. So the printing looks nice, looks good. Nice soft goods material. So that is nice. Then taking a look at the head sculpt, I'm pretty sure this is brand new. I don't recall ever seeing this before, so this looks great as a 90s version of Roddy Piper. Now when this head was first released, I do remember a lot of people were complaining about it, and yeah, I mean, it does look like an older version of Roddy Piper. And when I mean older compared to a lot of the 80s head sculpts, or at least the head sculpts that were based off his 80s run. Something about the head just seems a little bit off. So I don't know, there's just something about this head sculpt. It looks like he's kind of creeping on something or someone.
He's Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Oh, that man is sick!
Now the lips are painted pretty well, so is the open mouth. The eyes do seem a bit off center, I don't know if that's just me. The eyebrows are painted pretty well. I do like the sculpting on the hair, so that looks nice. There's a lot of detailing in there, so that looks really good. But yeah, something about this face is kind of throwing me off a little. Then looking at the body, it's not a real bulky frame, which is good. That's how Roddy Piper should look. The arms look pretty decent. Now, they are using this arm mold here with by the elbow. I've always hated this. I don't remember too many figures that had this elbow mold. I do believe one of the Shawn Michaels had that. It's not a big deal, I really don't like this. He's got blue tights, no extra paint, just molded plastic. Black knee pads. The paint around here by the calf looks pretty decent. Doesn't seem to be too fuzzy. Decent line work. The lettering, for the most part, looks good here on the boots. The R and the P. A little bit of missing white right there. A little bit of missing white here on this side, but overall looks pretty decent. And the laces look decent as well. Alright, looking at the articulation, head is on a ball joint. Goes that high up, that far down, so not a big range. Can turn side to side and tilts pretty well. Shoulder goes that high up. Actually, no, wait, there we go. Bit tight on mine. Goes all the way around, biceps swivel. Single jointed ugly elbow, a swivel and hinge at the wrist. He crunches that far forward, that far back, waist swivel, ball joints at the hips, which allows it to go pretty far out. It goes that high up, so really good range there. Thigh cut, double jointed knees, and the knee pad doesn't really hinder too much of the range of motion. Swivel at the top of the boot, ankle has a hinge, which allows it to go that high up, that far down, and he has a slight ankle pivot. Now unfortunately I do not have any other Roddy Piper figure to compare the new one with, but here he is next to the new Survivor Series Elite Hulk Hogan and the new Elite Survivor Series Bret Hart. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the Legends Series 12 Roddy Piper? Well, considering I said I don't have another Piper figure in my collection. What? Which, yeah, I know I'm horrible for not having one previous to this. Because of that, I do like that I have this. I finally have a Piper in my WWE collection. So I do like the soft goods shirt. I would have preferred maybe a different expression on the face. So overall, it's not a bad figure. It's not an amazing figure. It's alright. So I wouldn't be surprised if other collectors pass up on this, especially ones who have several other Roddy Piper figures already. So I could see this one as a pass. If you haven't done so already, like this video and subscribe. Follow me on social media so you can be up to date with all my wrestling figure photography. And I'll see you next time.
That man is sick!